Alright, we got a little special going here on this channel. Each time one of our videos hits 500,000 views, we will give away the money from that video to one of our subscribers. So all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment to be entered into the drawing, and you will get the money from our video.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, you with that dude over there?
I'm sorry?
Were you with that dude?
How you doing? This is the...
No,
Yeah,
the other one, the one
I'm
with the green
him.
shirt.
I'm with him. No, just him.
Okay, give me 1 second.
They came over here.
Okay, which apartment is she in?
She's over here. She's in this one. She pulled a gun out on my friend because...
Which one?
This one right here.
This one right here? Okay, let's step away. Let's step away from her apartment. She's got a gun. Yep. Okay, this her?
Her brother...
Is this her?
Yeah, her
okay.
Her brother has my phone.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Real quick, bro. What did you throw over there when I showed up? And listen, don't bullshit me, because it'll make it a lot harder than what you did. What did you throw over there?
I just do a half a gram.
A half a gram of what?
Just weed. Just
weed?
I swear to God, just weed.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and put you in cuffs. You're not under arrest.
So I didn't
right.
do nothing. Can I explain?
I got you. I'll explain. I'll explain to you in a second. I'll explain to you in a second.
I'm his sister.
So don't do nothing.
Can I talk?
Yep, I'll talk to you in a second. I will talk to you in a second. So he threw something over the fence. He's saying it's just weed, but I'm gonna go check. So it's just weed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did you throw it in?
Just grass.
Just scraps. Okay. So when I go over there and I go find that black thing that you threw, that was like a hoodie or a bag, I'm not gonna find that over there. And like I said, man, you need to be honest with me right now. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what did you throw over there?
Just a half gram of weed.
Okay. What's it in?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just
So you just threw
plain
weed? Just plain weed. Okay, so when I go over there and I find that black bag or black hoodie, I'm not going to find anything else inside it? It's in a shirt? What color is it?
It's white.
It's white? Okay, so what's the black thing that you
It's
threw
white
over
and
there?
it's got black stripes on it.
Okay. Okay. Just go ahead and pat him down and put him inside this car over here. You have an ID on you?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to pat you down real quick, make sure you don't have any weapons.
May I ask why y'all here?
Yep, so I'll go ahead and talk to you in a second.
Yeah,
I'm going to have you... Okay.
And y'all put him in cuffs and
Yep, so like I said, he's not under arrest. He's just being detained because when I rolled up here, he ran that way and threw something over there. And then he tried to come up here, and then now you guys are acting all nonchalant, right?
Because y'all pull up outside.
Right, exactly. But when I showed up, because listen.
Y'all acting like we the threat, but she's the threat. This is our house. We live here. We pay.
Can you get her 43? Yeah. Let me go talk to them. That's right. These days.
You gotta ask him that. Yes. I came here, okay, first of all, I didn't even want to come out here because I'm on probation right now on a program trying to get my life together. He has my phone. My phone, we went on a plan, he's my ex-boyfriend, for yeah, we went on a plan with T-Mobile, and he has not been paying his phone bill for 4 months. I came to get it. I've been paying his phone bill and my phone bill. I just got kicked out of my house. I can't afford to pay my phone bill and his phone bill, so I just came to get my phone so I can return it to T-Mobile. He refused to give me the phone. She pulled out a gun on him. She pulled out a gun on him. Then her girlfriend Samantha came around with a car with a whole bunch of girls. They got out the car with bats and stuff and said, "Bitch, get off my property. I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna run you over." That's when I got my phone out and I called 911. All I wanted was my phone. Okay. That's all I wanted. I don't know where they went. They drove off. I think they were in some type of Volkswagen.
This guy?
Yeah, she pulled a gun, some type of pistol.
Okay, so you just happened to come at the wrong time? Is that what happened?
No, we came to get my phone from him.
The Tower Z in your car?
What?
In your car? Okay. Can you?
This girl called again.
Yeah, okay, I'll figure it out in a second. So, can you go over to that wood line over there? And so when I came up, he was over like by this fence.
Okay.
Over there, and then he threw like a hoodie, like a flashlight hoodie.
Gotcha.
19 white.
Yep.
Are you saying it's also
You want to switch flashlights with me?
Yes, yes.
I'll get. All right. I'll get. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Well, what we got here?
Oh my god. It is a grab bag. We got crack, shrooms, weed,
Oh,
some other stuff.
Any guns?
I haven't got that far.
I think I have a few envelopes.
Yeah, I don't have a zero, but I have a lot of other shit.
Alrighty.
When the last time you saw shrooms and
Good. I was like, okay.
yeah,
Alright.
it's a grab bag. It's crack right here.
Alrighty, DeAndre. So, what was going on today?
Okay. Her ex-boyfriend has a phone.
When you
that's
say her, do you mean the girl
oh, yes, my friend.
Your friend, okay.
Yes.
What's her first name?
Ariana.
Ariana,
Okay. So
okay.
Ariana's
Yep.
ex-boyfriend,
Yep.
which is the good boy.
That's the one that we put in handcuffs?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. He has her phone.
Okay.
Okay. It's under her name.
Yep.
She's been trying to get the phone back. He hasn't been giving it to her. Hasn't been paying the bill. She's having to pay the bill.
Yeah.
So she came here to try to get the phone. She told him he was coming, that she was coming, all that stuff.
Okay.
So we stood here. They were in the car. We were waiting for them to come out. They finally got out. Then we met right here, like right behind the car, and then we started walking towards the house because we were talking. So I guess she felt like Ariana was getting kind of hostile or whatever. So
She,
then she put
what's
her
her, do you know her name?
Deshay.
Deshay.
I believe
And
that.
is she her Ariana's ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend? Or?
No, that is his sister.
His sister. Okay.
Yes.
So
This is
you
her
guys.
house.
Okay. So you guys came over to her house and where her ex-boyfriend was, try to get the phone back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How
right.
long were they together?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Okay. Like they recently broke up within the past.
It's been probably 4 months since
5
we broke
months.
up,
Yeah. So you guys came here, and then what happened with the whole gun situation?
Okay, yeah, so we were just walking and talking.
Yeah.
And then she started getting, I guess she felt like she was getting hostile, so she just pulled out the gun and just started
So
pointing it.
you guys show up at their door? Were you guys
No,
at
we
your
were
car?
sitting right there at the
You were
car.
sitting in your car?
right there. She was in
Okay.
her car too. Him and the sister was in the car together. We all got out together. We were talking by the car.
So your cars are like right next to each
Yeah,
other?
right there.
Yeah.
And we were talking together. We were walking and talking together to her house.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess she brought us to her front of the house to be like, oh, now you're on private property. Now I can pull out my gun. You know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Because we were talking real calm at first,
Yeah.
and then it started getting to that point.
Okay. Gotcha. So you guys were talking calm over there. I'm just doing backtrack
Yes,
just
sir.
from a body cam video and later on when I'm writing a report just
Okay.
to memorize everything. So you guys were talking calm. Cars are right next to each other. They still right over here?
Yes.
The Honda?
The gray and that one right next to it.
Okay, the Chevy.
Yes.
Okay, so yours is the Honda?
Yeah, that's her car.
That's her car,
Yes.
Ariana. Okay. And then their car was there. So you guys were talking next to each other.
Yes.
And then did she say anything when she was like, "Hey, let's go back to the house," or
Who am I?
no, or his sister?
Yeah, she was like, I won't say what exactly,
Right,
but
yeah,
she was like, I'll beat your,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. Just saying it over and over. And
Yeah.
then that's when she started getting a little hostile because
Okay.
she needs to hear that.
Yeah.
And then that's when she put on the gun.
Okay. Like other than pulling out the gun, did everybody throw any hands
No,
or anything like that?
no.
Okay. What was she saying when she had the gun one more time?
Oh, she was saying, I'll shoot you, I'll beat you up with the gun, I'll shoot you dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. So when she first pulled it out, where did she pull it out from?
Her pocket.
Like, would you remember which one? Her right, left?
I want to say it was the right pocket.
Her right pocket?
Yeah.
Or like her shorts pocket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Appreciate you. And then do you want press charges on her?
On
board? You don't want press charges? Okay.
No.
Okay. Do me a favor, just hang out real quick with here. Let me go talk to Ariana first, and then you guys can go hang out there. Hey, Ariana.
Yes, sir.
I'm Officer Coop.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Do you happen to have a your ID or card?
I think your partner has it.
Oh, okay, cool.
The
You
girl.
already got your information, your contact information?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave her everything.
Phone number and all that good
Yes,
stuff?
sir.
Okay, perfect. So can you give me a brief rundown from your words what happened?
I came here to get my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not even supposed to be here
Yeah.
because of me being on probation, but I had to come down to get it because he has not been
Definitely.
paying his phone bill.
Okay.
So I've been paying it for 4 months. It's supposed to be $80 a piece. He refuses to pay it. I
Yeah.
cannot financially pay that out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So I came to get it. They were sitting in the car. We were sitting there waiting for them to
And
get out.
your guys' car is a Honda, so
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Honda Accord.
Honda Accord, yeah.
So we got out the car. I said, Dexter, give me my phone. He said, no. I said, give me my phone. So we started having an altercation. She got in between and pulled the gun out on him. And then all of us are just arguing.
Yeah.
He's talking about, I'm not giving you the phone. They go in the house, and I guess she calls her girlfriend. Her girlfriend, Samantha, comes this way. She comes around that way with the car, and 4 girls get out the car with a whole bunch of, like, bats, metal pieces, and they're like, bitch, move, or I'm going to run you over. This is private fucking property. You're not getting the phone. I'm going to run you over. And the car's right here, and I'm right here. It's, like, literally hovering over my feet. And that's when I pulled my phone out and said, okay, I'm not doing this. I'm calling 911.
Okay.
They backed out once I called the police and drove off, and she went in the house and locked the door, and then you guys shortly arrived after.
Okay.
I don't know what she did with the gun, but it was a black handgun.
Black handgun. Okay. When did she pull the handgun out?
On him, I didn't see it, but he says she did. I saw a gun on her, though.
Okay.
It was like right here.
In there. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did she first pull the gun out?
When she got out the car, it was in her pocket.
In her pocket. Okay.
She was just walking around with it, and
Where-
I was
where was she?
feuding with him,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking. And
You
then,
talking about DeAndre and
yeah,
okay.
him and her were
Yeah.
talking.
Okay.
But I did not see her pull a gun on him, but I know she had one on her.
Okay, gotcha. Let me go talk to your friend again because he never mentioned anything about the other girl. That's what I'm trying to.
About the other girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
he saw it.
He was saying that she also pointed the gun at you.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was not paying attention to her. I was paying attention to my
Dexter?
ex. Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to get my phone from him.
Okay. While you guys were in the car and arguing, did you ever see any other cars pulled up or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no, not where we were in the car. That was till after. Some girls, I guess, was her girlfriend, and 3 other girls were in the car. They were really about to run us over.
Yeah.
And then one of the girls in the passenger seat came out. She was like, "Get out of our yard! Get out of our yard!" And she was like, "Whoop!" They're all screaming, "We'll beat you up! We'll beat you up!" She grabbed some type of pole that's in front of the door, tried to hit us with it, and then that was
And all 3. How many were there?
4.
4 all in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. And all 4 of them left
Got
in the
out.
car.
Yeah, they left.
Okay. All right. So I was talking to Adriana. She said she never saw the gun. She said she was focused on Dexter. But did you? You definitely saw her pointed at her.
Anyway, well, she's okay. You said that she didn't see the gun. That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah. She said she first saw it on like when whatever her name is had it on her person like in her waistband and stuff.
Yeah.
But she said she was talking to Dexter the whole time, so she wasn't paying attention.
Oh, maybe because I'm okay. Well, I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was a black in color.
It was a black, yeah, fully black, yeah.
Okay. All right, Dexter. Look, I got regional questions, and we'll go through it from there. All right. So you have the right to say on the floor. Okay. So having these rights and Ryan, you want to talk about what's going on tonight, bud? So, because right now I got her side, I got his side, I want to try to get your side, and then get your sister, right? Is the other girl? Okay. So if you want to talk, I can try to get your side about what's going on tonight.
It started with the phone.
About the phone? Okay. How long were you guys dating? You and is it Ariana or Adriana?
4 years.
4 years? Okay. How long did you guys break up, bud?
December.
December last year? Okay.
This year.
Well,
December of this year. Well,
2020, yeah. Okay. So, after you guys broke up, what happened? Were you using the phone, or was it her phone?
This is what happened.
Yeah.
I moved out the house with her and her grandma. Her grandma had all my money. Probably about close to 4 racks.
Your grandma had 4 racks? Her grandma. Okay. And that was all your money?
Yes.
Okay.
When I left, I asked about the phone and how was that going to work.
Yeah.
She gave me my money and she kept $1,200 of it, and that was supposed to be for the phone.
Ariana kept $1,200 or the grandma? Grandma did. Okay.
So I called grandma earlier today and I asked about it, and she said that that is your phone, and she shouldn't be on that property, and that she shouldn't even be at Hillsborough County. And then I asked, what about the phone? Is it paid for? And she told me it was paid for. So that's why I did not want to give up the phone, because I was told it's paid for.
Okay.
How the contract works, I don't know if, because we're on the same contract, if I have to give her the phone.
Do you still have the phone on you?
No.
Where's the phone at right now?
I don't know.
Is it in the house, or?
I think it's
like, did you have it on you like today when we pulled up?
Yeah, earlier.
Okay, so it might be on the hood or something?
No, I don't know where it's at. I think it's outside from when I threw the bag.
Right, it might be over there where you threw the bag at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Actually, it might be in my sister's car.
Might be in your sister's car? Which one's your sister's car? The one that's parked next to hers?
Yes.
Okay. So, what was going on earlier today when they rolled up here?
Nothing. I just sat in the car because I didn't want any problems.
Okay. Did you guys know she was coming?
No.
No? How'd she find you guys? She just saw you guys sitting in the car together?
I don't know. We were sitting in the car, and then we were like, who's that? And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's her, because I seen her friend get out. And he knocked on the door, and I said, well, you have a license. I said, I want to prevent problems.
Yeah.
He knocked on, but he was just knocking on the door.
Knock on your car door or your front door?
No, he's going to go knock on somebody else's door. I guess he was trying to figure out where I live.
Okay. And then what happened after that?
But little does he know I'm like homeless.
Okay. I got you. What happened after that? After you walked out of the car?
Nothing. I just stayed in the car.
You just stayed in the car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then what happened after that?
Nothing. I got out the car, and my sister did have a gun. I said, you already know the dealio.
You said she did or didn't?
Did.
Did? Okay.
Didn't do nothing with it. Walked out the car.
Where was the gun?
On her hip.
On her hip?
It was in her glove department. She took it out and put it on her hip.
Okay. When she was taking it out, did she say anything to you?
No, she said, I have my ID and I have self-defense. And I said, I understand that. I said, hopefully, we're not going to take it that far.
Okay.
And I said, I'm not going to let this happen, because I did date her for 4 years and I do know her friend.
Okay.
So, yeah, I didn't let none of that happen. It was not leading to that or nothing. It was none of that. But then her friend got close, and my sister pulled her gun out off her hip. And then he backed up, and she put it back on her hip, and I pushed her in the house.
Okay. So when she pulled it out, where did she... Was she holding it in the air, like straight
up? She was like
down
holding it like straight down at the ground.
Okay. Was she pointing at anybody?
No, like it was straight down at the ground, literally.
Down at the ground? Okay.
She had like two hands on it, like holding it straight at the ground.
Okay. Well, what did she say after that? Did she say anything?
Nothing. She just said, I thought he was trying to hurt me or something, or trying to touch you, because they kept pushing me and stuff.
Okay.
And I told her to just chill. Well, he wasn't pushing me, but she was pushing me.
So after that, before I showed up and actually made contact with you, what were you doing?
Throwing the backpack.
Throwing the backpack. Okay. Well, what did you? Whose backpack is it?
I think the other girl is baby victim.
It's yours?
The guy over there.
Yeah. So Dexter, be honest, man. Is it your sister's?
Oh, okay.
It's mine.
Not positive.
It's yours. Okay. Why did you want to throw the backpack away?
Because I just didn't want to get in trouble.
Didn't want to get in trouble for it? Okay. How long have you had all that stuff?
Not that long.
Not that long? You found it? Okay. Will you find it, or did you buy it to try and sell it?
No, I physically found it.
Where'd you find it at?
Abandoned house.
An abandoned house? Okay. Which house was that?
I don't know. It was the house on 8th Street.
On 8th Street? Northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast?
I don't know. I haven't lived here that long. But I could, like, show you it.
Okay. Well, when did you find the bag?
Found it like 3 days ago.
3 days ago? Okay. And you opened it and saw what was inside? Okay. So why would you keep all that stuff, man?
Thought it was potential to selling it or making money.
Okay. All right, man. Hang on for a second. But he doesn't want to press charges, so. Yes, ma'am. So he's
a victim?
No. He's the victim. He's the victim. He's a friend of the Tampa other girl.
So the apartment where the door is still open that we now have to sit on, does he live in the apartment at all?
No. He is friends with her. They both came up from Tampa.
Okay.
The apartment belongs to him, who is homeless, and mostly her.
The apartment belongs to the homeless person?
No. Well, her. That's his sister.
Brother,
Yeah.
he bounces replacement.
Okay, what's his name?
Dexter.
Okay.
So he's admitting all the 19's his. When I first showed up, I saw him running all the way over to the fence, tossing it over there, and then running back. And I didn't want to challenge him because I'm like 0 for 3 on foot chases, so I was waiting for other 38 to get here. And
is he willing to talk to...
That's what I'm about to ask him, yeah. If he wants to go to
because
DTF.
I've already notified DTF based on what she said, but now that we know that it's his, if we can confirm that. And then where's the firearm that was supposedly used?
That's what I'm going to ask her. He doesn't know where it's at. He said it's somewhere back inside the residence. He said she pulled it from a glove box, had it on her hip, pulled it down. So the other female half is saying that the gun was never pulled on her. She was just saying her friends came up in a car, threatened her with poles that they were going to beat her up, and then they all took a 10-8 before I got here. But she's saying that the signal zero was never pointed at her. That male with the red hoodie is saying that the signal zero was pulled on him, but he doesn't want to press charges. So.
But he's describing the gun.
Exactly. Yeah, to a T.
And whose gun is it?
It's allegedly the sister who said that she has a CCW for it. But I haven't talked to her about it and confirmed anything yet. But let me go ask him if he's willing, and then I'll get back. Yeah. Next, real quick, bud. So, listen. Obviously, there's a bunch of different kinds of drugs inside there, right?
Yeah.
So, the whole thing about finding the abandoned house, what usually happens is we contact one of our detectives that's with the drug task force, and they'll be coming out here. So, would you be willing to talk to them about what happened and where you found it and all that stuff?
I mean, it's just a house, that's all I can say.
Okay. Okay. Well, would you be willing to talk to them if they came out here? That's the only thing, because we just asked because they have to come out anyways because of different kinds of drugs. But we don't want to like have to waste your time. We don't want them to come all the way here and then you just not want to talk to them.
What do I benefit out of it?
That's up to them. I can't promise you anything. That's between you and a conversation with them.
I'm good.
You don't want to talk to them? Okay. So 54, he's saying he does not want to talk to him. He's just saying he found it on an abandoned house on some sort of 8th Street.
Got on the backpack.
Well, hold on, come on. It's his, but he found it at an abandoned house.
Yeah.
It was in her possession?
No, it was in his possession when I saw him with it.
He tossed it over.
Yes.
Okay.
And when I asked him, he was hesitant at first, and he said, "Oh, it's mine." So he's probably covered for sister. But
Found a bag that full in an
with,
abandoned house.
Yeah.
You need to confirm the gun, and then also it's her apartment.
Yep.
And is she going to give us consent to
There
go
it goes.
through it?
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. What's your first name, miss? Deshay. Okay. So real quick, before I already talked to your brother, I gotta talk to you about what's going on here. So before there, I gotta read you this, and we'll talk if you want. All right. So you have the resume and sound, and not ask any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights are read to you?
Sir.
You understand these rights are read to you? Okay. Have these rights in mind? Do you want to talk about what was going on earlier?
I was outside chilling with my brother earlier.
Yeah.
And his ex-girlfriend pulled up. I mean, we were chilling. We didn't want to argue.
Yeah,
like, we weren't on that. Like, she pulled up, turned up, ready to argue. I said, well, you don't have to deal with that because what she came here for was to get a phone.
Yeah.
But he was in agreement with her grandma that she currently lives with.
Yeah.
I'm not sure she stays there anymore, but she has been living with her grandma for a couple years now.
Okay.
And that phone is paid off, and that is his property now. He, on a monthly basis, he pays her grandma for that phone bill.
Do you know, like, roughly how much you paid for it?
Around $50.
About $50? Okay. So he's still paying her the monthly pay?
Yeah, he pays her.
You
And
know,
there was an agreement made with her grandma, and she knows that. So I don't even know why she came up here trying to argue and fight about a phone.
She was, from her side, she was saying that he, I guess, is missing a payment or missing payment or something like that. So she came to take the phone back. You know,
and from my knowledge, she's not even supposed to be out of Hillsborough County.
Okay.
Because she's on probation currently.
Okay. Do you know what for?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Answer.
Okay. All right. And then what happened after that?
after that, I told my brother to come inside the house. She's not supposed to be here. She's on private property. And then she gets rowdy because we go in the house and like she can't do anything from there. Like I just told her to get off the property. Like I'm not gonna call the cops on you because I'm not doing that today. Like I don't feel like doing that today. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Where are you working at right now?
I work at Chance.
At Shams? Okay. What are you doing there? What?
A valet.
Oh.
So then she proceeds to start screaming, "Did she pull a gun on you? Did she pull a gun on you?" to her best friend while I'm inside the house. So then she proceeds to say she's calling the police. I said, well, if you call the police, you know you're only going to go to jail too, right?
Okay. So when you were walking from your car back to your house the first time, did you ever pull your gun out? No.
My gun was inside the house.
What's up?
My gun was inside the house.
Your gun was inside the house? Okay. Where's it?
But I was outside firsthand
right.
when I seen her pull up.
I got it. Well, where's the gun at right now?
In my house.
Where in the house?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure where your gun's at?
On the table somewhere.
On the table? Okay. Do you mind if we go in and go see if the gun's in there?
No, I don't have a warrant to go in the house.
Okay. So, you don't want us to go in just because we don't have a warrant?
Yeah, y'all not supposed to go in the house. Y'all pulled up for a civil...
Nope. No, so the reason why we're going here is for an aggravated assault because they're saying that you pointed the gun at them. Okay? And so your brother is contradicting you. That was with you the whole time. He said you pulled the gun out of your glove box, put it on your hip, and as you're walking back, you pulled it out of your pants pocket or wherever you had it on your hip. And then that other male over there was saying that you pointed the gun at him and then both at you and your brother's ex. Okay, so that's why we're out here. We're not out here for some BS, right? We're out here for a reason. We're not doing this whole thing. You're not in handcuffs, potentially going to jail about this whole thing, all right? That's why we're going through it. If you want us to, we can go do a warrant, but you're not allowed. No one else is going to be allowed to go into that apartment. So it's up to you. If you want to do that, that's fine. But that means you, your family members, nobody else can leave that apartment or go into that apartment until we get that warrant secured, and then we'll go in and go find it. And if we find anything else, then we take whatever else is there, right? So again, that's up to you if you want. So you're still sticking with your story that you never pulled a gun out? Okay, yeah, now you did. So listen. You ever heard the phrase that the truth will set you free? Okay. So your honesty goes a long, long way when you're going through. So I've already spoken to every single other person.
Yeah.
All right. So you're the last one. All right. You're grown.
Yeah.
You're not a little kid. Okay. So this whole like, oh, I'm not gonna let me just go tell Officer Coop, this, that, and the other. That's not gonna work. All right. So the whole thing about whether or not you either, because there's three options at the moment. Right now, you either go to jail, okay, you're going to miss work tomorrow. Number two, you either get a sworn complaint, which is basically all the paperwork that I would do for the same document that I would say for if I actually took you to jail tonight, and I sent it to the state attorney's office, and the state attorney will decide whether or not they're going to issue a warrant for your arrest. And then number three is you get released out of these handcuffs, okay? Okay, so let's try this again. When you were in the car, they rolled up, they were arguing and they were talking with you and your brother, right? Okay. So what happened after that?
We went inside the house.
Okay. On your way to the house, what happened?
I mean, we were just like going back and forth. Yeah, I pulled the gun and I didn't say anything else. I just told her she's on private property and she can't be on here.
Okay.
And she was just still talking, but I mean, I wasn't gonna touch her.
Okay. So where did you pull the gun from?
I did have it with me in my car.
In your car? Okay. And then what happened after that?
In the house.
Huh?
We went in the house.
I'm trying to get to the whole gun part.
I pulled the gun while we were right there. Like, I didn't like point it at her directly, but like I had like, it's on my hip and I'm holding it right here. Like, I do have the right to shoot you type of thing.
Okay.
Because you are on my property and this is private property.
Okay. And who are you pointing at? Were you pointing at him, your brother, her?
I mean, I pointed it at her really because I don't know her friend.
Okay. Did you ever try calling the police at all?
No, sir.
Okay, how come?
I just didn't feel the need to.
So someone's on your property and you're feeling that you're threatened enough to pull your own firearm, but you don't feel the need that you should probably call the police? You see how that's kind of an issue, right? That's like I get it. You have the right to defense. That's kind of
I
like
just
if you have
didn't
no
feel
other
like
options.
it was that it didn't need to get to that point because I thought she was gonna leave.
Right.
Like
but I
once
mean,
we went inside the house,
Right.
like why are you still here?
yeah, but I mean, you thought it got to a certain level for you to pull your firearm, and you've gone through your CCW courses,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to only pull it if you feel that you or somebody else is in immediate risk of great bodily harm or death, right?
Yeah.
And so her just yelling, do you think that constitutes that?
I mean, she was on my property.
Okay, but do you feel that you or your brother were in
I
perceived
mean,
threat?
honestly, yes, my brother was because she was in his face and
Okay.
she was trying to hit him.
Okay, so you were going to shoot her while your brother was in her face?
I mean, I didn't want to. Obviously, I didn't.
So after you went back inside, where'd you put the gun?
I put it on like a bookshelf.
On a big shelf?
A bookshelf.
A bookshelf, okay. Is it in like the living room or your bedroom? Living room? Okay, do you mind if we go in there just to check the gun? Make sure that it's safe and secure until we finish our investigation?
That's fine.
That's fine? Okay. And you said it's in the bookshelf inside the living room, correct? Okay. Where did he grab the bag from?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about it? You ever seen him with a bag before? No? Okay. Did you tell him to go dump the bag over the fence? Okay. Did you see him run over there, dump it? Okay. Do you know why he would go and dump it all over there? Okay. Alrighty. Hang on, let me be right back with you. What's your knee?
So what do we have?
So-
Because it's came out as an armed disturbance with
Yep.
the car, and so now I don't. Go ahead.
Yep, so at the moment, we don't have anything because she's never said that she actually saw the signal zero, the female half, the actual original
Right.
complainant.
The original,
So,
but
right,
in the car notes it says someone is trying to run over me
Right.
with a car.
right. That's a different set of friends, her friends, that allegedly came up in like a black Kia or Volkswagen that took a 10-8 before we got here.
Go
But
ahead.
he doesn't know any 43 about the 4 females in the car. She admits to pulling out the gun, just having it at her side, but she said that she admitted to pointing it at her, but she said that she never saw the gun.
But you have a suspect who's saying that
Committing
she
it.
pointed it at her.
Yeah, but she's saying, yeah, she said she was headed down here at the down low. She gave verbal consent now to go inside, get the signal zero, which is inside on a book stand.
Okay. Does she Okay.
And then, yeah, that was the only thing. So male half over here physically saw the gun and saw that he was pointing at her, or pointed at him, but he doesn't want to press charges for his end.
Well, I understand he doesn't
Yeah.
want to pursue charges, but she's admitting that she
Yeah.
pointed the gun at her.
Yeah. So yeah, at least Agasol on her.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they're confirming right now her CCW status.
Said she does not have one.
She does not have one? Okay.
Okay. So now she's under arrest for ag assault.
And carrying concealed.
Okay. And
And I'm
then
going to check if she has any felony convictions. Do any go have her sign these little verbal thingy? Okay. I'm going to print that out.
so he's under arrest for narcotics.
Yep.
She's under arrest for the ag assault.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
please call Detective Kingston.
Yes, ma'am.
Because did this girl in the black shirt,
Yep.
did she know that the gun was pointed at her?
No, so that was the thing. So she's saying that she was talking to her ex the whole time, so she didn't even realize it.
So she wasn't placed in fear.
Right.
And also apparently, according to Detective Kingston, if she felt that there were people in a car that was coming at her, she is well within her right to carry a firearm, even if it's in a concealed manner.
Okay.
If she's protecting herself. So I'm going to give you his number.
Okay.
So that you can explain to him. It's 494.
So,
Did you explain what you had to say?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did Mr. What did
Detective Vincent still confirmed it, that if she's on her curtilage of her property, it's still allowed. She doesn't need a valid CCW. And if she's feeling that she's in fear that she's about to get attacked, which she was,
attacked by who?
about the female half and the other male half. She said they came up on her property.
Yes, but how did those
And
get here?
what's up?
They drove here.
They drove here from Tampa.
Over a phone.
Yeah, this is all over a phone.
Did we find the phone?
No, so he,
But it's
Brothers
that's a
have-
civil issue,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, that's
because he's saying that her grandma was the one that paid for the phone, and then him and his sister both saying that he's making monthly payments to the grandma still for the phone. He thinks the phone is all paid off, so he thought he was allowed to keep it. But he admitted that the phone was technically in her name.
And this is between the girlfriend and the boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yes.
exes,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, she had given him the phone, and then she said he owes 4 months payment.
They came from Tampa for itself.
All that.
Yeah, but this all happened in Tampa anyway, so I'm like, sounds like a civil issue to me. Didn't happen here, so we're not going to do it. You could go and talk to Tampa PD. They're probably going to tell you it's a civil issue also.
Yeah.
So.
No one
Is there another way to get out of here?
No one thinks that at this point, they can, so no one thinks that are you done? Are you still recording?
I am done with my investigation.
Okay.
Dexter was